This is goofy. So, effectively, I need that much space for that singular iron mine. I can't even boost it. There's one hell of an iron mine. Yeah, the fact that all of my iron mines are pure actually has created an interesting logistical nightmare for me. Let's see, don't forget you can go vertically. Yeah, no, that's already in the works. It's just a matter of, like, I'm just trying to space everything out so I don't paint myself into a corner. So I'm just going to leave the lower platform entirely for basic iron junk. Imagine how many coal power plants you can run with a Mark II miner. A lot. Too many. Alright, let's go make the second layer of this sandwich. It's about time. Okay, so is this. This is. Let's see. There's some of this up. I can reclaim it in a second. So you're right here. High up did I... Oh, what the... That's not what I was trying to do. I'm not even sure where that one went. We're gonna have to do some cleanup after this. I am playing dumb while I'm hungry. I am... I was gonna say I'm like fusing with it or something. It's getting weird. See, I've gone too high. I've mined. Well, actually, do we want to do that? The main question is, are we going to do... There was a resource there. Oh, that's what I did. How did I do that? You're not supposed to be able to do that. Let's see. Wonder where you're gonna do the we'll do a multiplayer series on Deep Rock Galactic with the same group you did Astroneer with. Now that you're in the Pacific Northwest. Should have tuned in last night. We did session 2 of it. So yes, actually, there's your answer. It figures you have the worst timing. Well, there's a VOD. It'll probably be going on YouTube in a little over a week, starting next Wednesday. So I guess technically a week from today, if you're East Coast and then Easterwards. Alright, can't afford. Gotta go get some iron plates. Hello! Okay, that'll be enough. I don't know how far we're gonna go, admittedly. Let's see. The one problem I have with Deep Rock Galactic is it is understandably hard. Or what should be understandably hard. And the problem is, we're not that good at the game. We're, like, decent, but I'm not really sure if we're going to be able to get that far. We'll try. Come on. I want the pole to stack over the thing. How did this work earlier? I guess we'll just do that. That's a bad noodle. I mean, it's not terrible, but could be better. But yeah, I like Deep Rock Galactic a lot. It's just a hard game. So we'll see if we can make it further. It might also be one of those that we do a couple of the later levels and then immediately. Oh shoot. Well, this is a weird wash. I forgot to even it out. So what do you guys think? Actually, for those of you that know really well, or know how this game works really well, how much copper-related things am I even going to be using here? Because I haven't, apart from wire and cable, I actually haven't seen anything that requires copper. Because, like, do I just need a wire and cable factory over here on the... in that section? Or should I triple-decker this thing and... Yeah, I probably will. Okay. Keep going up. I mean, I've got a... I got a boatload of this. Because, yeah, we don't have, like, electronics or anything like that in this game yet. And so it's one of those where... I don't know if I need it or not. Let's see, is that high enough? Let's go one more for safety. Just so I don't feel too claustrophobic either. I just mainly didn't know if I needed a second level for the copper. I guess, actually, this way if I need to co-opt more space... for the iron production. This way I don't have to pipe it up several platforms. Let's see. And to the people that are going to be inevitably watching these videos and wondering why I pretty much have not gone anywhere yet, I should, and I will. I was kind of hoping to leave most of the exploration for multiplayer, so so some of the wonder isn't lost. Because I know, I don't know. It's more fun exploring with friends. I can do it alone, and I can probably have a fair bit of fun doing it. But, you know, I feel like it would take away some of the magic. And so at some point, probably after tomorrow... Oh, conveyor belt is too long. At some point after tomorrow, I'm probably going to do some solo exploration junk. In this game. We'll see. The main problem is we've got Sekiro coming out. And that throws me for a bit of a loopsie. Because I'm effectively going to have to juggle this and Sekiro semi-simultaneously. Because I'm going to be playing this Sekiro, this multiplayer. It's going to be a busy week. Not to mention trying to keep up with other things. I think I'm almost out of Nova Drift and a couple other games. It's a busy. Upload one solo and one multiplayer a day. Probably be fine. I actually don't want to do that. The multiplayer series is real popular. And I'd rather actually just nix solo completely and just keep with full multiplayer, to be quite frank. Okay, so what do we actually need if I'm going to be making a foundry? I might actually need to get some jelly pads here. It might not be so bad if I actually extend these platforms down here. I think we might actually need concrete up here now that I'm thinking about it too. Let's see. Is Nova Drift getting some new content with the early access launch as well? Yes, it is. Oh god, we should also figure out some artwork, because I should do a custom thumbnail for Sekiro, I should do a custom thumbnail for Nova Drift, and I should do a custom thumbnail for some other things. Okay, so I need encased industrial beams, steel pipes. Okay, so I need 8 more steel beams. Then we need as many steel pipes as I can grab. I'm not sure what I'm scanning. That's okay. There we go. Let's see, is there a way to automate fuel? Do you mean like power for like biofuel and stuff? Just coal? You have to send off the space elevator once. Unlock tier 3 and 4, was it? And once you've done tiers 3 and 4, you can research coal and just build giant coal power plants that more or less fund your base power-wise forever. And you don't have to think about it at all. It's lovely. Okay, so I can make a foundry now so we can at least get the steel going. Let's see, let's extend this out a little bit further. I'm sure we're going to need one hell of a production chain for this. Question, can you stack splitters? Damn, that's a bit of an oversight. Oh, boy, that's going to be awkward to lay out. I mean, not that big of a deal, but still. I need iron rods. I need iron rods. Okay. I should have a number of those stacked up. See, would it be worthwhile to just have lanes put a fraction of their goods in dedicated storage units? Honestly, I actually just have them in overflow storage here. It's probably not a good idea, but it looks like, yeah, it slowly stacks up anyway. Let's see, we're doing a new map tomorrow in co-op. I'll have to ask Avak. I have no idea if he's going to want to start a new map, though. Or just keep going on the one we're on. Personally, I'd actually prefer to keep going. His base was... Well, I'm going to say his. Our base was much more organized. And, I'd much prefer to, keep with that, if we can, maybe? I don't know. Because we can actually dismantle these. Let's see. So Foundry's gonna make steel ingots. And we're gonna do a storage container. Okay. It's gonna be kind of slow, but that's fine. See, it's 30 per minute. So I can actually have vaguely about 4 of these going. Up to 8. Well, I'm just gonna let that go for now. Mainly just because, we don't have enough steel to make more foundries. And it'll be so much easier if we actually... just give it a little bit of time. Because yeah, what I'd like to do is get the 4 foundries, 4 or 8 foundries set up. We'll go 4 for now. I don't know when we get the Mark III belts. Well, actually, we could just go... I really gotta get one of those jelly bounce pads. Alright, I'm dead. That barely did any damage. How? Why? I don't know. This baffles me. I was seriously expecting a lot more than that. I gotta get a... We probably should research jump pads. But, alternatively, we can take a look at Logistics Mark III. Oh, well, yeah, never mind. We don't have motors anyway, so that's something for later. I wish there was a very slow health regen in this game, just so I didn't have to constantly go out for HP stuff. Not that big of a deal, but still slow. Okay, and we need some more wire. Man, this is the least spaghetti base I've done in a long time. It really is what happens when you have a really nice grid system. And, you know, I feel shame for how spaghetti my base had been. I don't know. Or being able to craft health items from them. I guess the alternative is, you can make bandages, I think. But the other thing I would say that would actually be kind of convenient or work just as well, is actually being able to farm in this game. I'm actually kind of disappointed you can't make a farm. And generate resources that way. So what do I research while we're here? Oh no, we can't research butts. My inventory is maxed. I might want to go for that. Oh, we've got a bunch of biofuel in my inventory. I'm not even sure if there's anything else. Yeah, I know there's some items that completely heal you and stuff, but like, I don't know. I want to be able to make a farm or like a Healy. I want to make like a farm or a Healy. A heal station, I guess, that just costs power or something. That'd be a nice way of doing it. Can't the tractor's pathing thing harvest grasses without plucking them? I haven't tested that. That sounds interesting. Oh, we should start producing some cables, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, some kind of healing tower that heals you within a certain radius. Yeah. Like, I like this game. I like it a lot. But one thing I'm noticing is, like, some of these tiers are thin. And I'd very much like to see just ridiculous tech everywhere.
Milestone reached. Buildings aimed at factory traversal, including several different categories of jump pads, can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Let's see. So we can actually get that one next. But like looking at tier 3, for example, it straight up has coal power and faster belts. Tier 2 has like 4 things, tier 1 has a little bit more. And obviously like the things you can find in the world do increase how wide the tiers are. But like, you know, most of the things you research out in the world aren't really that interesting, to be totally honest. And I'd love to see them go much more ridiculous. And I think they're going to do that. I hope they focus on widening the game out before they make it longer. Because I think, you know, as it stands, part of the reason why I don't do a whole lot of exploration is almost all of my goals right now are just build up your resource chains, rinse, repeat forever. And that's not a big deal, but it's like, it is noticeable. It's, repetitive. Now I actually... Oh, wait, no. I'm making modular frames. Okay, that's enough. So I gotta go find some wire. And I might also want to just make a cable production thing. While we're here. So why don't we get to work on that? If I have a stack of cables just sitting around. Let's see, these are constructors, yeah? Certainly look like it. Let's see, cables take 4 seconds. Group, I wonder if I can almost bounce my head off the ceiling and then fall back down safely. Can I... Let's see. Oh, we do have tractors and truck stations. Jump pad. Let's see. Put that there. Put this out here. This might hurt. Perfect. So I'm probably going to get holes and stuff. Let's see. Get a couple more cables. Didn't actually grab what I needed. But yeah, if you make your base short enough, it actually, you just don't take falling damage, period. Makes life a little easier. Let's see. So is this the hole around the jump pad? Perfect. We might as well... Oh, well, I'm out of concrete. We might as well just leave that there. And I can just have, like, just gaps for the bounce pads. Okay, so I need concrete, so let's head for that. But yeah, I haven't actually made my way out to a crash drop pod yet. I found one initially. I actually, you know what? What do we need? I need concrete, and I should have enough. I saw one coming in here. Why don't we go grab some concrete? And let's go find out, actually. Put a hole on top of the jump pad. What do you think I was doing? That's exactly what I did. And then I'll put just another one and just kind of stagger them so it can keep going up. Okay. It was somewhere out here. The wire is too long. Damn it. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, so where did we see the crashed ship? Anybody remember? It's probably on the other side. I see a couple of things. Let's see. Because, yeah, it's just kind of empty wasteland around here. Was it actually out here? It was further this direction. Wasn't it? Like, it was more in the wasteland-ish. Right? I think it was over here. I don't exactly remember my way in. Oh, is that it? That's it. Okay. Is too long. Fire's never too long. You just need to believe in yourself. Silly wire. I don't know. I'm not very good at motivational speech, honestly. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this is it out here. Yeah, this is, or is this a completely different one, actually? Oh! Okay, there's one. I killed your buddy. How does it make you feel? Are you zapping it? Or, not zapping it. It looked like he was going for Monch. Oh, well this one has industrial beams and shit. And corn! Okay. Oops. Hello. Oh, that's just wood. I don't care for wood. I don't need wood. Okay, eat it open drop pod. Oh, emergency door status operational. So you'd have to put in rotors, I guess, to get it open. Rotor? And it got me a hard drive. Okay. That sounds interesting. I'll bite.